This janitor and gas station attendant was a secret millionaire. He left his family in disbelief when he died and left over $6 million to charity and good causes. His strategy to get wealthy was ridiculously simple. Join the Money Network and let's find out how he did it. What's up everyone, my name is Joris and welcome back to the Money Network. Financial success is not a hard science, it is a soft skill, where how you behave is more important than what you actually know. According to Housel, this soft skill is the psychology of money. In his book called The Psychology of Money, Housel talks about people's mindsets behind money and money decisions, and how you should behave when it comes to money. It is a great book and an easy read. I recommend it highly. One of the best quotes in the book I found is, "Do you want to be a millionaire? Or do you want to spend $1 million? Think about it. In most cases, when people say they want to be a millionaire, they actually mean that they want to spend that money. They have no idea what the potential of that money could be, other than that it can be transferred, that it can be converted into depreciating assets and short-term pleasure. Our society gauges wealth by an outward appearance. If you have the nicest home, the newest car, or the most expensive handbag, you are deemed to be rich. But are you? There is a huge difference between being rich and being wealthy. Earning money is easy, but retaining your money is rather hard. People tend to work very hard for their money, but they don't care about the conservation once they have it. And this results in an endless cycle of working for your money and then spending it all. The so-called rat race. The main difference between being rich and being wealthy is the origin of your money. Being rich means that your current income is high. You have a good job or you work long hours to get a big lump of money deposit every month on your bank account. Being wealthy, however, means that you are only spending money that originates from your investments. Key difference here, the rich work countless hours for their money and often go way out of their way to show off their money. While the wealthy, they don't have to work for all of their income and they preserve that money as best as they can. Often, family wealth is transferred throughout the generations. And you don't even have to be a financial expert to achieve this wealthy status. Ronald Read, a gas station attendant and janitor, amassed an $8 million fortune over his lifetime without any financial schooling. Read was a frugal man, saving everything he could, and he invested as much as he could in blue chip stocks. His $8 million was the combined result of a lifetime of saving and the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest. Of course, we don't know how much Read was actually able to save every month, but being a janitor and afterwards a part-time gas station attendant, it wouldn't have been too much. But due to the power of compound interest, Read's feat, a bank account of $8 million plus, can be achieved within 65 years by only saving $300 a month, with an average yearly return of 8%. No crazy numbers. And if Read could do it without any financial education, you can definitely do it with the financial education. Over these 65 years, you will have saved $234,000. But the interests on that investments are huge. So you see, getting wealthy is easy. Just invest and wait. But here's the problem. People are anxious. People can't wait. We want results and we want them now. And if things go wrong, we will act on them immediately. And all those individual actions will ruin your return. Time is the most important factor when investing. Did you know that Warren Buffett, world's best investor, only achieved enormous wealth in the last few decades? From his rightful retirement age, 65 years, until today, which is less than 30 years, his wealth grew sevenfold, up to a total wealth of $126 billion this year. His wealth is due to investing in the right companies and keeping them for a very long time. Time is the best investor. Did you also know that Buffett doesn't even have the best annual returns amongst investors? There is a better investor, and his name is Jim Simmons. Jim Simmons, the man who solved the markets. Simmons' annual return from 1988 until today is an astonishing 66% annually, while Buffett's yearly return since 1965 is only 21%. So why is Simmons not richer than Buffett? Well, time. Simmons found his golden formula later in life, and his returns, even though they are much higher than Buffett's, have started earning him a return only later in life, resulting in a lower total personal wealth. Today, Simmons is worth around $30 billion. Not too bad. But if he keeps investing as long as Buffett is investing, for over 70 years, with his incredible 66% annual return, he will be worth $64 quintillion. That is a 64 with 18 zeros. And all due to the power of time. Do not underestimate this power of time. So we covered the getting wealthy part, but staying wealthy might be an even bigger task. Once you have amassed a huge amount of money, you'll have to make sure that your lifestyle doesn't inflate too much, so that your finances can still keep up with your added expenses. Remaining frugal, budgeting and not spending money on useless items will make sure that your amassed wealth will provide you ample security for a very long time to come. Use your money wisely and only buy essentials. They say that money cannot buy happiness, but I'm here to challenge that quote. I strongly disagree. When you are wealthy, there is one amazing thing that you can buy that is actually priceless. And that thing is time. When you are wealthy enough to cover your monthly costs in full, you are not required to work anymore. You are not required to spend 40 to 50 to 60 hours per week to work for your monthly wage. Having the security that your bills are getting paid by your investments, it sets you free. Time is the only commodity that is not endless. So buying freedom is the best investment you will ever make. This idea always brings forth interesting conversations, and I'm always happy to hear your opinions. So if you want to discuss this topic further, be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below. Start a conversation with your fellow members of the Money Network. And if you're interested in a more live conversation and you happen to live in Antwerp area in Flanders, you can always join our live session next week in the city of Antwerp. The Entrepreneurial Business Book Club is hosting a physical event about Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, and I will be the moderator during this session. If you want to join, please register on their website using the links I'll put down in the description below. I'm looking forward to starting a conversation with you all, and hopefully we'll see each other next week. Don't forget to like the video and join the Money Network. I thank you very much for watching, and until next time.